Hi, guys. Good morning. I'm Colleen Regan, your STAR director, and your guide for this Start to Star program that we're currently doing. And I'm so excited. Today is day 10, and you've made it this far. Congratulations. We have a lot more to go, but just take it step by step, day by day, assignment by assignment, and you will start to see progress. So let's talk about getting to lead consultant level. Okay, let's talk about the requirements. Let's talk about what that looks like. And that is your first promotion after promoting to certified consultant. Okay, so this means that you need a minimum of 500 PRV every single month. Okay, so once you hit lead consultant, whether you have a team of 1 or 1,000, every single month, you alone need to hit 500 PRV, which is personal retail volume, which is your sales and your sales alone. Okay. So no matter what, even as a lead all the way up to superstar director, the best thing is that will never change. In order to get paid at your title, in order to get paid on your front line and your down line and everything that you benefit from on each promotion, the only requirement for your own personal sales is 500 PRV. So that is what you need for your whole Scentsy life career, okay? So I know to some of you, 500 PRV may be a lot, and that may be a struggle for you guys, and it may be a monthly goal, right? But I want to challenge you guys, and we are going to work on in this program, because remember I told you in this program, I'm going to push you to be the best version of your Scentsy consultant self, okay? I'm going to help you see success. I'm going to help you see the rewards from your hard work. And you're really going to have to step outside of your box and your comfort zone. But this is what big success starts to look like in your business. And these are the steps that I'm encouraging you to take and to be self-accountable for and to be committed to. So the goal is to have your 500 PRV in within the first 10 days of every month. Again, I know some of you that might be a monthly goal. So I am now having you change your mindset to having that as maybe a monthly goal. Maybe you get it in by the skin of your teeth the last week of the month. Now we want to alleviate some of that stress by getting you your 500 PRV within the first 10 days of every single month. The way that happens, you guys, is front loading, okay? One way to really ensure that you're gonna have that 500 PRV in within the first 10 days is front loading. Now, remember, we did front loading. I had you guys look at the next 4 months and identify the days that you can have parties, right? That is front loading. And then asking people and booking those holes in your calendar where you decided you can have parties, right? Months in advance, that's called front loading. And that takes away the stress and the chaos of scrambling for sales every month. That is not a good feeling. That is not how we run our businesses. And honestly, guys, I want to help you create good habits and get into good habits through this program. So being intentional with your time, being intentional with your sales and what you need is really, really important, okay? So you're not going to worry about April, in your sales for April, the last week of the month. We want you to start thinking about that ahead of time. Of course, things happen. Of course, parties cancel and things happen. It's true. It's life, and you will become resilient to those challenges, and really just kind of bounce back and figure out what's going to work for you and how you can get those sales in another way. Okay, but getting that 500 PRV in your first 10 days, front loading is number one. You've got to front load your calendar. Okay. You have to have something scheduled within the first 7 days of your month. Okay. So when you're front loading, have something scheduled within the first 7 days of your month. So maybe that is you're having an open house at your home. Maybe that's you're having a mystery hostess party. Maybe that's your, you have a bag party going out. Maybe even the last week of the month before, and you're going to be getting it in to enter your, your sales. Maybe you're getting out a pouch bag party, the first day of the month. Maybe you're having a home party, or you're doing, an online party. Whatever it is, you need to make it happen, and you need to have your 500 PRV in within the first 10 days. So I say within the first 7 days, when you're front loading, have something in your calendar to get you sales. I know this might seem like a lot, but guys, as a lead consultant, you're a leader. And I really want everybody to just take some self-reflection and think about your mindset, okay? Are you a, woe is me kind of person? Are you somebody that just makes excuses of why you can't do it, of why, something is always challenging you, or you always can't get something done, or, I don't have time, or my children are sick? Guys, we all have these struggles. Every single one of us have these struggles, okay? If you want to see success in this business and make this a priority somewhere in your life, okay, you've got to change your mindset. You've got to say that this is not optional. Getting my 500 PRV in within the first 10 days of the month is not optional. It's not optional to just get by the skin of your teeth anymore. It's not optional to not be intentional. It's not optional to not be committed and to fly by the seat of your pants. Success is required. And you need to move forward from now until forever with that kind of mindset. It will help you be a better consultant. It will hold you personally accountable for your own business and actions. It will help you be a better leader, okay? Because honestly, guys, if you're not working your business, most likely your team's not either. How are they learning from you? What are you showing them? How are you leading by example? So with that being said, having your calendar front loaded is number one. Then what I personally do, you guys, the first week of every single month I take for me in my business. Every single month, the first week goes to Colleen and Colleen's business, okay? I have a group of over 400 people. I have, directors that I work with, team leaders that I work with, and then the people that I personally sponsor that I work with, called my frontline. That's people that I personally sponsor. And then I have even, help other downline members that I'm not their director, their sponsor, or anything, just to help them along in their Scentsy journey. But the first week of every month, I need to take for myself, because I need to look at the month and make sure that there are no holes in my calendar. I need to start reaching out to people, following up with people that I've sent samples to or happy mail to, or that's when I get I send all my thank yous from the previous month. Anybody that orders the month before, they're going to get mail from me, a handwritten thank you with some, samples, an incentive for them to book a party with me in the next month or two. So it's time for me to follow up with those people. Okay. It's time for me to start calling people, texting people. That's what I do. And I'll also get follow-up orders. So every month there's also a party open under my name and my name alone that I open the first of every single month. So if somebody is ordering through me and it's not going through a party, their own party, or a friend or family member's party, then it's going through my party under my name. Okay, so I can start accruing host rewards for myself. Okay. But listen, guys, your customers aren't going to chase you down. They're just not. So you need to do the work. This is your business. And when you treat your business like a business, you're going to get paid for it like it's a business. But that's up to you and the actions that you take. So a lot of times we tend to do what's easiest to us or what's most comfortable, or maybe what we have a talent for. You know, maybe some of us, PRV comes naturally and we're high sales every month. And we have that PRV in very quickly, very easily. Okay. But honestly, guys, as a lead consultant, you need to really have a balanced business. So we don't want to focus just on sales all month long. Maybe you're a high recruiter. Okay. So you're focusing on recruiting people, right? But you're not training them and your sales aren't good. Well, that means you're not getting paid for the people that you're recruiting. And what is the point? If you're not getting that 500 PRV in, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Because really, they can do well and they can go off and do their own thing, but you're not able to lead from the front and show them by example what to do if you are not getting your sales in, if you're not, doing parties to help them and show them what works. Maybe you are high sales, but you're not recruiting and you haven't recruited anybody in months. Well, that's not balanced either. So you have to set a schedule, you guys, and think about what you need in your business and when you're going to take action for these income producing activities. Okay. So maybe you work on your sales on even days of the month and you work on recruiting odd days of the month. Maybe you want to work on, you have a set schedule every week where you do sales and follow-up, where you do recruiting, sales and follow-up on Monday, recruiting on Wednesday, prospecting on Wednesday, all that, follow-up on Friday. Whatever is going to work for you. You can determine that based on your schedule and your life. But having a balanced business to work on both sales and recruiting is what you need. You cannot go further than you are at this very moment if you do not have both sales and recruiting down. You need a balanced business. So think about that. So as a lead consultant, you need one active frontline with that 500 PRV, okay? And so what that means is one person that you have personally sponsored that is on your team. They need to be active, which means 200 PRV. They themselves need 200 PRV in for that month as well. Now, so that's one active frontline. Now, between you and that other person, or maybe it's between you and a few other team members, collectively, you need to hit 1,000 GWV. That is group wholesale volume, GWV, group wholesale volume. Okay. So maybe, that person gets active and with your 500 PRV, okay, you're still not at 1,000. So maybe the rest of it is you, maybe the rest of it is that person, or maybe it's, your whole team put together. But let me tell you something, group wholesale volume is only 75% of everybody's PRV. So if Sally has, 60 PRV, take 75% of that. If Jane has, 600 PRV, take 75% of that. So it's 75% of everybody's PRV. So what that looks like in actual dollars in retail volume, like actual amount, for 1,000 GWV, it equals $1,334 in sales. Okay. So it's not $1,000 equals 1,000 PRV. It's not $1,000 equals 1,000 GWV. That's not it. Okay. So 1,000 GWV equals 1,334 in retail. All right. So here's your homework. Number one, I want you to work hard on yourself. I want you to really sit back and think about your mindset and think about, do I look for excuses to get myself out of things? Do I complain a lot? Do I see the negative in everything? Do I see the opportunity in everything? Do I bring positivity even to my own self? Okay, even to my own self, because you could be an outwardly positive person, but if you're negative and talking bad to yourself and in your own mind, in your own heart, giving yourself excuses or doubting yourself, then guess what? It doesn't matter how positive you are on the outside. What matters to see success in this business is you've got to change your mindset, and it has to be in here and genuine. So really working hard on yourself is a real thing. Now, here comes the work, the action, the income producing activity part of this assignment. I want you to pass out 10 catalogs. Remember the list that I had you guys prepare before you started. Have 10 catalogs or 10 showcase brochures or 10 pamphlets or, with samples. You can pass out a wax sample, whatever it is. I need you to pass out 10. Okay. So go through your list of 100 or your Frankie list. Okay. I hate calling it list of 100, but I know some of you know it as that. So let's actually stop saying that because it seems overwhelming. So take 10 people off of your Frankie list. Okay. And reach out to them, send them a new catalog, a new showcase brochure, a new product list, a new pamphlet, a sample. Reach out to 10 people. On top of that, if you want to I find that if I post something in my VIP group, or if I post something on my personal page with like a picture of the catalog or a picture of the samples that I have, and I say like, oh, the first, the first 10 people to comment will get, a sample in their mailbox, delivered to their mailbox, or, mailed out, whatever. In my VIP group where I can, kind of be a little bit more open, I'll say like, the first 10 people to comment will get some goodies mailed to them today. And I'll send them a catalog. If they don't already have one, I'll send them a sample. And then the next part is to follow up. Okay. You have to follow up in a few days. So if you're not following up, you guys, you are literally wasting your time, your energy, and your money. You are wasting your time. You need to take the 10 people that you are reaching out to, or the 10 people that you're sending a catalog or a pamphlet or whatever, or a sample to. You need to write them down, and you need to write the day that you mailed that sample or dropped it off at their house or whatever you did. You need to write that down and document it so you're able to follow up in a few days and ask them, did they get their sample? You can even put in a handwritten card, like, here's our new spring and summer catalog. And, if you want to get your new spring and summer Scentsy free or half off, then, let's get together for a super simple and easy and convenient, sip and sniff. Or, I can drop off some testers and you can take it to work with you. Or, we can do a super simple 30-minute online scent event. And to make it worth your while, I'll throw in a free mini warmer of your choice. Okay. So with those 10, things that you're sending out, put an incentive with it as well to book a party for the following month. Okay. Guys, if you don't do the follow-up piece, you're not going to see the reward of what you're doing. You're just not. Okay. Again, it's not your customer's responsibility to reach out to you. They're not going to chase you down. Even if you sent them something, they may not even acknowledge that they got it. This is your job. This is your business. This is your income. This is your livelihood. You need to treat it like a business. You need to do the follow-up. Okay, so write their names down, document when you sent it, when you dropped it off, whatever the case is, when they picked it up, and then you need to follow up. So send them a catalog, pamphlet, whatever, business supply, as far as, information catalog like that, or samples or samples. And then also in a little note saying, thank you so much, for following me on this journey, and our new catalog is out. And if you want your spring summer Scentsy for free and half off, put an incentive in it. Okay. You don't have to get into, oh, you need $200 in sales, or oh, this, or oh, that. Nothing like that. You can do that later on when we're host coaching. You do not need to do that right now. Just leave an incentive with all 10, leave an incentive, handwritten incentive with the 10 samples, catalogs, whatever you're sending out. Okay. And then also, when you hit your 500 PRV for the month, maybe you already have, I know that some of you have because I can see your numbers, come back to this post and comment that you have, and we can celebrate you. Okay. Because seeing others succeed it's motivational and it's encouraging for others to do the same. And we want to celebrate you. So when you get your 10 together, okay, post a picture of the 10 samples or whatever it is that you're sending out, post a picture and comment and post the picture in this thread right now. Okay. Get your 10 together, and you can post a picture. And when you send all 10 out, post the picture of your 10 and post it on the day that you've sent them all out. They're all out of your hands. Okay. So you're going to have the picture waiting of the 10 bundles that you have ready to go out. Okay. And then post it in this thread the day you get rid of all of them. Okay. So you can say, this is my 10, and today my last bundle's gone. Okay. And then also come back when you hit your 500 PRV. And something really quick I want you guys to think about when I talk about getting that 500 PRV in within the first 10 days of your business. Guys, really focusing on Scentsy Club or Whiffbox, things that automatically come out every single month. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's literally effortless work. So if you're on vacation, if you're, in another country, if you're sick in the hospital, it doesn't matter. That is automatically going to be added as your PRV if you have Scentsy Club members, if you have Whiffbox subscribers. That is going to come automatically onto your account in your workstation every month. So think about putting some focus there and adding new Scentsy Club subscribers every month, or Whiffbox subscribers every single month. Okay. Because that will help you. And I'm not saying, okay, that's it. You don't have to do anything because you have, 500 PRV in from Scentsy Club and Whiffbox. So that just means you're going to have 500 extra, but really focusing on front loading and doing the things that we're talking about is really what matters. We're going to grow big. So there's your action. There's your homework. There's your encouragement. So today is day 10 and your homework is due. Let me see. What is today? I'll also post this as well. Nope. Sorry, guys. I just want to look at the calendar. Okay. So today is the 13th. So we have on the 20th. Yep, a week from today, on the 20th. Okay, so on the 20th, all this is due. This is part of your homework assignment. You need to have 10 people that you've chosen from your Frankie list. You need to have 10 bundles put together. You need to post a picture of your 10 bundles, and all of them need to be out of your hands by the 10th. And whenever you hit your 500 PRV, you can comment at any time. Okay, good luck, you guys.